Okay, so I finally got the ink in. I went with the Cosmo ink sublimation for the Epson 8550. This is the one that requires 6, so it does come with a pack of 4 with the blue, yellow, pink. Let me see. Blue, yellow, pink, and black. So, or, yellow, magenta, blue, and black. And then you have to get the additional 2 with the gray, for the gray and the photo black. So I just took off all my tape on the Epson 8550 Eco Tank, and I'm going to power on. I plugged in the plug goes to the back, but basically you have tape. It's when you first open it, it's everywhere. So you have all these different departments you need to take the tape off on, and then just make sure that all the tape is off, and then you're gonna power on. Then it's prompting me to go ahead, and I'm assuming that this is screen touch. You could pick your language. We'll put English. Oh yeah, it is. And then I'm gonna have to come back to the recording. So you could either scan it if you don't have the Epson app downloaded. But since I did have the Epson app downloaded, I went ahead and there's a little plus button at the top right hand corner of that app. You hit it, and then you click the first option which says find your printer Wi-Fi, and then it'll pull up your printer. And then you click that, and then it says, let's get ready it looks like we're going to put in the ink at this point. And then this is what it's saying right now. Do not power off. And then I'm going to hit continue. Saying the printer, do not turn off printer while setting it up. Okay. Sending information to printer. Please wait. Now you will get promptings, and it's prompting me to start with filling the ink at this point. And it says start with the black and move to the right. And like I said, I do have the Cosmo ink. This one, the Epson 8550 does require 6 inks, and I did purchase those at Cosmo ink. And they just have really great reviews. And also I did order 2 packs because I did see some of the reviews that it does take, because it's a large printer, it does take a lot of ink. And I also got my sublimation printer because this not printer but paper. This is the one that I got. 13 by 19, because this can print that. So I will go ahead and start filling with the black. So I'm going to start with the black like it's prompting me, and it says basically fill the black up to that line, and that's going to be about right there. This is a twist off, and this is what the cap looks like on the top. And then I think it's just, we key this in. Not key, but we open up this right here, and then it should just fit in like so. Actually, you actually have to screw the top off, and then you have a little white thing to open up, and then you could pour your ink. I finally got that little thing off, but so I would recommend definitely wearing gloves with this, because that little piece of foam that was protecting that was kind of a little hard to get off. And then we will go ahead and start to fill. And then now it's filling. You can see the tank. And you could see also like where the the fill line, it says. I have ink all over my hands. And then we'll go ahead and stop right there. Like it says. Oop. Okay, and then we'll cap that up, and then we'll just push this down and then keep going as instructed. And then you just repeat the process. So the next one is photo black, and then the blue, yellow, magenta, and then the gray. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off. And each of them have a seal, and you just do it exactly as we did the first one up to here. So I'm not sure why that's moving right now. So once the inks are filled, you shut the cap and then the top, and then it says next. If all tanks are not filled with the ink before you continue, you may damage the printer. Are all inks filled? Yes, they're filled. Yes. Let's start ink. Oh, shit. Okay. Excuse my French. And then it says do not power off. This may take about approximately 7 minutes. So it says that the ink is completed, but it does say that some ink is absorbed into the maintenance box. You may see some black parts on it, but it is normal. Proceed to print the adjustment. And then I'm going to go to adjustment, align the printer to get the best print. And then it says adjust later or adjust now, which I'm going to adjust now. So then I put yes to print the page, and then it says to look at your printer pattern, and it looks perfect. There's no breaks in it, so I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the blue. Align print position to fix misalignment and banding. Okay, and it says print later or adjust now. Let's just do that now. Perform 5 types of alignment in order. Load 6 sheets of letter, which I already have in my paper loader. Size and cassette 2. What's that? Cassette 1. Hold on. That's cassette 1. I'm assuming that this is cassette 2. And then it says load 6 sheets of letter, plain paper, and cassette 2. I'm thinking that cassette 2 is back here. Let's see. Hold on. I'm assuming, but sometimes it's not good to assume, right? Let me see. Hold on. Let me just make. Okay, so this is the first one, and it says number 1, and it says select the pattern that shows no gap or dark line. So this is what so that's the one it's telling us. So it's telling us out of those, let's focus, to select the one out of these ones. So select the pattern that shows no gap or dark line. Like that. No gap or dark line. I would say 6. They all look so good. They all look like that. So I'm going to go with 6. Because I feel like that one is between 5, 4. I feel like select a pattern that shows no gap or dark line. I'm going to pick 6. Proceed to 2. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so number 1 is meaning number 1. So, but I still am going to go with 6 because I feel like in that row, that one is the best one. Okay, so then I'm going to proceed to 2. And I still think I'm going to stick with 6. Okay, proceed. And then print patterns 2 to 5. Okay, so the second check prints out actually 2 pages. So now it's asking me choose the square with the fewest streaks. So number 1, we'll look in the row number 1. So this is number 1, the one that has the fewest streaks. Okay, let's see. So this is what it's asking us, like more solid. So I mean, there's streaks in all of them, honestly, but the best one, in my opinion, out of all of them is going to be 7. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. There we go. And we'll proceed to 2. And then we'll do the same thing all the way down probably. And I feel like 7 is the number as well for this one. Proceed to 3. And for 3, I feel like 7 is it as well. There we go. Proceed to 4. And so it just does it all the way down. And 4, I feel like it is 7 as well. And then 5, I feel like it's 7 as well. I think they're probably all going to end up being 7, but it's okay. 6. Actually, 6, I'm not going to say 7. Because I feel like I see 7. And it actually looks like it has lines. So on this one, I'm actually going to pick, it's going to be between 3 and 4. And I feel like 3 looks a little bit, let's see, 3 and 4. And I feel like 3 looks actually a little bit darker. So I'm actually going to go with 3 on this one. And then on 7, I'm actually going to go with 5. And then on, let's see, number 8, I'm going to go with 6. And then on 9, I'm going to go with 7. And then on 10, I'm going to go with, let's see, probably 2 or 3. I think 2. Yeah, I think 2. On that one, I think 2 looks the best. Okay. Print a line 3 out of 5. This one, it says select the pattern that shows no gap or dark line. And it gives you examples. And then you go to line, it's asking us for line number 1. Or we go to line number 1. And then I'm looking just in that one, to me, 1 looks a little crooked. 2 does too. I think 7 probably looks the best. So I'm going to go with, proceed to 2. And 2, I'm going to go with 7 as well. So you just pick which one you feel looks the best. And then printing alignment page 4 out of 5. This says choose the rectangles that are not separated or overlapped. So it gives you an example. So we're looking for not the one on the left, but the one right like this. And so it's asking us for line, oh, this is actually number 1 in the corner. And so we want to look, and I'm thinking 5 looks the best probably. So it says it's not overlapped. Choose the rectangles that are not separated or overlapped. Wow, they kind of all look good. But I think I'm going to go with 6. Yeah, I'm going to go with 6. Proceed. And then printing the last of the 5. This one says choose the rectangles that are not separated or overlapped. And this is page number 2. This is page number 2. And then we're just going to do the same exact thing. You can kind of see these ones a little bit better. I feel like 6 looks the best. They all look good to me, but I think I'm going to go with 6. Proceed. And it says, your alignment is complete. You can adjust again from maintenance. And I'm going to put OK. And let's print out. I'm going to do it no later. Okay. So we are fully connected. So I'm going to go ahead and try to print a 13 by 19 and then go ahead and press it and see how that looks. One last thing I just want to make note of it is the ink, as it fills through your printer, your ink does go down. But I want to give you an example. This is the first time, like I said, Cosmo Ink has amazing reviews, and that's why I went with Cosmo Ink. And they made the 6 chambers for the Epson 8550, but I'm telling you, I've been using this one for a long time. I've made a lot of things, and look at the ink levels. Like, has not gone anywhere. So I wouldn't panic. I did end up ordering extra ink because I'm like, I don't want to run out. Because once you put your ink, you need to stick with the same brand and never try to put regular ink. It needs to be, like, once you convert it, it's converted. The warranty's voided, and you have to stick with the same ink, because if not, it could get clogged, and then it's all messed up after that. So, yeah, I mean, you can add more, but like I said, I've been using this one for months, and the EcoTanks just, I feel, really do a good job on not wasting a bunch of ink on the prints. So I will be back with the sublimation paper. Like I said, I got the 13 by 19, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a press, a heat press, a shirt, and see exactly how it comes out, and I will share that with you. Okay, so I finally figured out how to print from the back loader of the printer. That kind of took me a minute. I needed to look at a few videos. I did actually go onto the Cosmo YouTube channel to figure out how to actually print from the back loader, because there's like multiple places to print. You could print 2 ways in the front, you could print 2 ways in the back, and each dimension, but you'll do your 13 by 19 back here. And then I did actually end up, because there's some issues with, or I don't even know if it's an issue, it's probably an issue with me, but there is some issues with printing or like mirroring and like getting all the options just on the iPad Pro specifically. Woo. Wow, this looks so good. That looks awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and heat the press up. And then we're going to go ahead and let this dry. And then we'll press it and see the results. I just wanted to show you as the heat press is warming up for our 13 by 19. I'm so excited. I'm not trying to be annoying in any way. And then I picked this dry fit shirt that I'm going to do. I did get this one at Walmart for $12.96. It is 100% cotton. So I'm going to do it on that. So that's that. But I did want to tell you guys, I did end up going to Michael's and I got a Cricut blank. Like, so it's an infusible blank. And I was able to successfully, this actually was my first one. So I didn't let it go as long. So with this setting, with this heat press, the Starcraft at 400 with this size of cut press, 190 seconds. So this one I did initially at 400 for, I think it was 90 seconds. And it's still adorable. It's so cute. Baby, it's cold outside. But this one I did for 180 seconds, which is even better. And then I just pretty much put the, clean the area off and then put the sublimation paper, taped it with the heat tape around it, and then put 2 pieces of butcher paper around the entire cup, and then I pressed it. But the best results out of the 2 was this one. I think it looks so cute. I love it. I got the design off of designbundles.com, and I just think it's so cute. I love it. So the blanks definitely do work. Now it's warming up, and then we will see how this works. I'm excited. And I did get my tape dispenser, so I'm really excited about that. I got that on Amazon. I think it was like $9 or 10. So, and I got my ink. I got my Cosmo ink, and I got my sublimation paper. And this is 13 by 19. And then, I did the, so this is the first time I'm actually pressing with Cosmo ink and the 13 by 19. Actually, this is going to be too big for my heat press. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh, because my heat press is 15 by 15. Oh my gosh, it's going to cut it off a little bit. Are you kidding? It's okay. It'll still look good because it'll just kind of be the outskirts. I think what I'll do is I'm going to trim it right now. I also wanted to let you know I did try to do the sublimation on wood. My husband made these cornhole game. It's like a game, I guess. No, not I guess, I know. And then you stand, you play with multiple players, and then you try to make the beanbag into the hole. And then I was trying to do a sublimation. He didn't have it gray down the middle. He had it just this dark greenish gray, and he did do the poly coat. Let me show you really fast. But it actually, so I'm surprised. I wonder if he tried to paint over this because it actually popped up. But I was telling him not to put anything but the poly. I'll show you right now. Hold on. That's all mess in here. It's all right. This one right here. Poly. Oh, shoot. Well, don't do that. I get in trouble right here. Oh, what is this? He got 2 kinds. What? Oh, that one's old. This one's an old one, which I didn't even see. But we did use this one. But I didn't even know that this one was her. That's a water-based one. That's pretty cool. But it did not work on to the dark green, and it looks like he tried to paint over the sublimation because he just added this gray color, and it looks like the picture actually still popped through. So I bet you we could probably sand that area and then maybe just make that little area into, into a little, let me, make that little area like and then I did this one with no coating at all. And it actually, I mean, I think obviously if I would have used the coating, it would have looked really good on the wood. But I didn't use any coating, so it looks dull. And I could have probably left it on there a little bit longer. I think I did do this one for $3.85 for 90 seconds. But yeah. So I went ahead and I trimmed out the shape. And the heater, it's cold in the garage. I had to move this to the garage because the padding was really like not enough ventilation inside, obviously for my kids or my husband or myself. Like we just moved it to the garage and it is kind of cold. I would say it's like probably like in the 50s, and that might not be cold to some of you, but in here it is. So I don't know if that's why he's, oh wait, I'm a funny lady. I only heated it up. I was waiting for it to go to 400, but it's not going to get there. And it's not because it's not cold. It's not because it's cold. It's because I didn't set it for 400. I set it for 385. So let's go ahead and put our thinking caps on. Or not us, let me put my thinking caps on. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. And I find too, like, obviously, like, if there's any like residue left on your butcher paper, don't use it, because I've seen where it actually will, like, now this one, a chevron, or this is like a baking sheet. You could reuse this one. That's not an issue. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut out, we're going to do 3. So 1 for the bottom, to protect the bottom of the heat press. 1 for the middle of the shirt and 1 for above the shirt. And did you guys find anything cool after Thanksgiving? We all got sick. My daughter got sick and we all got sick, so we missed out on like the shopping. I mean, I got a few things, but not like, you know, we were just tired. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going. We'll put 1 paper down, lift our heat press up, and I'll swing it to the side. Oof, see, there's that smell again. Oof. It's getting less, so the more that I use this, the smell is definitely getting less, which is good. Ooh, this feels nice and toasty. And this one, it does have a hood, so just gotta eyeball, make sure all the inseams are kind of aligned. And obviously, if we're gonna be selling on, like, you would definitely, selling this shirt, you would definitely want to make sure it's centered on, and I want to make sure it's centered anyways, because obviously that's what's the point of, I don't want to ruin it. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and just do like a like, oh, let's say 2 to 3 seconds, and then I'll put our image on. So we'll see. We'll do like 5 seconds. There we go. Wee, goodness. Okay. Ooh, that's wet. Is that wet? Ooh, weird. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't keep this outside. Just like it swung a little bit of condensation, which is kind of weird. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this in the middle of the shirt. Be careful because obviously this is hot. the bottom of the plate is warm too, and then that's extremely hot. Okay. And then, oh, okay. That's kind of what I don't like to. Let's go ahead and press that one more time so it kind of flattens out that one I put in the middle. But like I said, I hope that this doesn't have like, it's not getting condensation in it, because it kind of threw back a little bit of water. And that's not a good thing. Okay. Okay, that time it did not do that. So, oh, let's not catch that on fire. Alrighty. Then we're gonna go ahead and take our little heat tape and our image, and we're gonna put this down. This is huge. This is so huge. So cool. Okay. And I don't know if it's gonna completely fit, but for the most part, I think it will. And I think I'm gonna just let it go off on this side versus, because that's where the splash part is. And then we're gonna secure our image. So much easier with the tape dispenser. Definitely get the tape dispenser for sure. And I did order a little bit more tape, especially for the bigger image. I think obviously that's really important, just because you don't want smaller images too, like people recommend, obviously. Let's go ahead and just move this out of the way, and then let's push that back a little bit further so I could get this side. I'm excited, and you could guess the second part, scared. I was excited and scared. My two favorite words, apparently. Okay. I probably am using way too much tape right now, but I'd rather use too much than not enough and then mess up. Okay, so that's all tape. We'll go ahead and put this over the image. Oh my, it's huge, okay. And then the sheet over that. And then I kind of hope that this does not, like, okay, it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I should. My gut is telling me to cut this. And so I'm gonna listen. I mean, they always tell you to listen to your gut, right? Everyone, like, listen to your gut. And sometimes, you know, I'll give that advice, and then I'm like, I should, you know, and then, but lately as I get older, I'm like, I should have listened to my gut. Okay, let's see. Okay, so trim that part off. Okay, here we go. Let's see, guys. We're all aligned. There we go. And showtime. 60 seconds, 385. These little cups. Ooh, these are got warm. I love these cups. I think they're so cute. And the image, the print of the image only took about, I would say like maybe less than 2 minutes print, probably a minute. So we shall see how this turns out. And then the color, I'm excited to see as well. Here we go. All right. And I'm gonna say it, but you already know what I'm thinking. I'm scared and excited. I did say it, and you know, I'm kind of scared. Hold on. I think it may, just because it's bigger, a bigger image, I'm wondering if it needs more time. And I'm afraid. Oh wait, no, I don't think it's gonna need more time, guys. Okay, let's see. Okay. Can you see? Let's get a little bit closer, or try to get closer. My Christmas. Okay, final reveal. Let's not break my phone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, how cool is that, you guys? Oh my gosh. Come on. I need better. Oh my gosh. Look at how cool is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me flip the camera. It looks so cool. Look at the colors. Are you kidding right now? Oh my gosh. That looks so awesome. I'm going to go show my husband right now. So I made another shirt. This is actually from my cousin's daughter, or goddaughter. She loves crystals and moons. So I did this in the front, and then I used the 13 by 19 print on, I just did this one off camera just because it was so long. I have a crystal for that. And then what I'm going to have to do is, because now I'm running into the prints being too big, the 13 by 19 being too big. So I'm going to have to go down and I'll add like glitter, like probably glitter crystals, or like, and then add them like randomly. But I think it's super cute. It came out really, and this is, I don't feel like this is 100% cotton either. Let me see. I got this one from Target. It's Goodfellow. It has the fur liner on the inside. Let's see. Everything is trial and error, right? Like we said before. So this one is actually 55% cotton and 35% recycled polyester and 10% polyester. So the colors, you have to remember, are not going to be as bright. I also did this one. This one was like a trial and error. You live and you learn, right? This one was gonna, same thing. It was a very dark image. I put it on backwards because I was rushed, and then I actually pressed the zipper. Don't ever do that. It literally melted it. And this was a brand new sweater, so I was like, brand new sweater down the drain. But just watch your image too, because if it's dark, this is the a Spartan, an American flag, and it was just too dark. So this one is like one that is trial and error pile. This one is 100% though, and this one was, I think, $12 or $16 at Walmart. It's 100% cotton. But I think this is cute, and I think, oh, do you think that's cute too, Jedi? What did you find in there? What? Okay, anyhow, until next time, I will try to record a lot more of my trial and error, so you can learn through my mistakes, and we can learn together. And yeah, I hope you like this